Hi everybody, and welcome to day 4 of my December Daily Junk Journal for 2018. So this is going to be December the 4th. So this day was the day that my son's advent calendar activity was to write a letter to Father Christmas. And in true sort of homage to my childhood, I grabbed him a couple of toy magazines and I got him to cut out things that he liked, because it's good for him to practice, using scissors and sticking and cutting, because he can't write yet, so he can't write a letter properly. So I remember doing this when I was a child with the Argos catalogue in England. Going through it and saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then cutting it all out and sticking it down. So I got him to do that. And then what I've done is I scanned it into the computer and then I printed it out onto one of my plain pages. So that's what you can see on the right as the background, some of the things that my son wants. And I'm just kind of sticking down the activity circle thingy, the activity chip circle thing design, whatever, on the right there. And I did a banner at the bottom. I have no idea why I did it in 2 pieces on that pinky red paper, but I did, so there you go. And then at this point I realised it's much easier taking it out of the rings, so I do a little bit of doodling, so you have to see the back of my head or side of my head for a while. The paper here I got from a friend of mine who actually really kindly sent us another advent calendar, like one of those lovely ones where you have little bags each day with things inside. And she sent me a little, what do you call them, pocket letter, with some bits of, card and things. So that red paper you can see there, red cardstock, is actually from her, so thank you very much if you're watching. Bit of journaling at the top. So my idea was on the left, because the left is actually the back of I'd cut out a sheet to use because I really love the design, and this is just the back of it, and I wasn't sure if I really did like the design of it, the paper on the left. So I was going to stick that red card over the top and match it up. But as I was sitting here looking at it, I was like, well, actually it is quite cute. Maybe I'll keep some of it and then just use the red card, to sort of make a frame around the photo, because it is quite a sweet design with the kids popping out of the box. So that's what I decided to do in the end. So I cut around my photo, paying no attention to the size and where it's going to go on the page, just doing it because I find if I really don't know what to do, it's best just to do something, and then later on you find out if it was a good idea or not. So yeah, I cut it out, and then I'm like, oh, it's a bit big, it'll stick out over the side, and then I think, well, hey, it's a fake tab, it'll be fine. So I think I end up popping it at the top, yes, because then I can keep that cute picture at the bottom. So then, rookie error, I glue the entire back of it, even though part of it is going to stick out over the page, and get glue on my desk, but hey. There we go, stuck to the desk. And then I think I just put some washi tape on the back of there to kind of cover up that floral, since it doesn't really go with the page. Just stick that on there because I had it spare. It was just sitting on the table, so I stuck it down. Now my number 4, I'd made these number stickers for day 2, and I tried really hard to make that work, but I wasn't liking it. There was something about I just didn't like the way that 4 looked. So I try putting some of that red card behind it to give it a sort of a frame. And I do it at an angle so that I can still get most of that picture in. there's something, I'm still not liking it, still not happy with it. So I try cutting off, there's like an outer row of dots, I try cutting those ones off. But I'm like, no. I think it might be the sludgy green. The sludgy green colour doesn't sort of, I don't know, doesn't work, and the 4's a bit messy. So, oh, out it goes. I just flung it away in disgust across to the side. And I'm going to start just making a new 4 number on my craft sticker. So I grabbed my watercolour paints. That's a little palette that I made up myself. It's actually, I think it's a vitamin storage case from Dysol. And I got some tubes of paint, and so I mixed my own colours from the tubes, just some random colours that I liked. Sort of jewel tones and then some muddy tones. And then it was supposed to be my little travel palette, but to be honest, I don't really do that much painting when I go out. I'm a bit too shy, I think, to do painting when I'm out, but it is really useful to have, because when I went back to England, I took it with me, and that plus the water brush and like a little a pipette to get the water into the water brush, and I'm sorted. That's my little travel paint set. But to be honest, I use it so much that, I love it so much that I just use it at home, so it's not just a travel set. So you can see I coloured in, I got rid of all of that lovely aged yellowing paper. For some reason painted it green, but hey. I think it's because I'm trying to tie it in with the green number that I'm making. And then I did some green blobs on the right to kind of balance out the colour. And then out comes the Posca pen, which I'm obsessed with. I suppose at Christmas you've got to use snow on everything. Snowdrops, snowballs, whatever they are. So I drew my 4 with the Posca pen. And I'm sort of not outlining it, but I'm sort of adding a bit of detail with a Fude pen, a Tombow Fude pen. This is a brush pen from Tombow. It's one of my favourites because it's waterproof, that one. You can get tons of brush pens here in Japan for signing letters, and they have such a huge variety. It's brilliant, but they're not all waterproof, so I'm really pleased that I managed to find one that was waterproof. A bit of journaling in the gaps. So yeah, today's activity was writing a letter to Santa Claus, but we were still playing with the sticker book that I'd given him the day before. So that's what you can see in the photo at the top, us playing with our sticker book. And then I've got the bar in my hand, and then I start doodling. And things get, lines drawn on them, and it's something to do with adding detail. I love adding detail to everything. Until there's no space left. Okay, right, I'm done with those. So, and I realise I have to repunch the holes. Trying to put it in without holes. So the holes get repunched, and it goes back into the binder. Yeah, so that is my day 4th of December, on my December Daily Junk Journal. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.